Right then, so let's start learning the first song. So this is the song that introduces Jacob and all Joseph's brothers, and of course Joseph himself. And there's a little message in there because it talks about how Joseph was Jacob's favourite son. More about that later. Have a think to yourself how the other brothers might feel that Joseph is the favourite son. Anyway, here we go. I'm going to sing you a bit, then I'm going to teach you a bit, and we'll carry on like that. Here we go. That's what we're going to do to start with. So I'm going to read those words to you and you can read them back. The words are on your screen now. So it goes, way, way back many centuries ago. Okay, do you want to do that with me? 1, 2, 3, go. Way, way back many centuries ago. And again, 2, 3, off you go. Way, way back many centuries ago. And again, 2, 3, go. Way, way back many centuries ago. Fantastic. Not long after the Bible began. What's the Bible? Pause the video if you want to talk to your friends or your parents or whoever's learning with you about what the Bible is. Okay, so the Bible is the book of Christianity. So if you follow the religion of Christianity, you read the book, the Bible, and it teaches you all about the religion of Christianity. All right. So this song is teaching you, well, this whole musical is teaching you one of the stories from the Christian Bible. All right. So here we go. So it goes, not long after the Bible began, which means was written. All right, with me, 1, 2, 3, go. Not long after the Bible began. And again, not long after the Bible began. And again, not long after the Bible began. Fabulous. Let's put those two phrases together. Ready? So it goes. I'll do it first. Way, way back many centuries ago, not long after the Bible began. Your turn. Off we go. Way, way back many centuries ago, not long after the Bible began. Good work, guys. Then we've got Jacob. Do you remember who Jacob was? Jacob is the father of all those sons, those 12 sons, okay? Jacob lived in the land of Canaan. Now, Canaan is a place a long, long way away, which nowadays has a different name. But in those days, the land was called Canaan, okay? Jacob lived in the land of Canaan. So the difficult bit is land of Canaan. It goes, land of Canaan, land of Canaan. So you kind of have to lean on the land, yeah? Land of Canaan. Okay, so here's the whole phrase. Jacob lived in the land of Canaan. Can you do that? 1, 2, 3, go. Jacob lived in the land of Canaan. Very nice, guys. And again, 1, 2, 3, go. Jacob lived in the land of Canaan. Nice. A fine example of a family man. So that just means he was really good at being a dad. A fine example of a family man. Off you go. A fine example of a family man. And again, 2, 3, go. A fine example of a family man. Well done. This is quite wordy, this bit, guys, which is why I'm starting you on it now, because you'll need lots of practice. It's no problem if in this practice you don't get that completely. You can always look back over the video. And remember, you can move the little dot so that you can go back over just little bits. Don't have to look at the whole thing, but you can practice little bits. All right, here we go then. Let's have a look at that as a tune. It goes, way, way back many centuries ago. So here's the piano. Okay, so it's way, way back many centuries ago. And again, off we go. Way, way back many centuries ago. That's it. Let's do the next one, then we'll put those together. Next bit goes, not long after the Bible began. So here's that bit again, and you sing with me. Ready, off we go. Not long after the Bible began. Cool. I think what I'll do now is I'll sing you those two phrases and you have a listen. Here we go. Way, way back many centuries ago, not long after the Bible began. And here it is again. Keep listening if you like, or join in if you're ready to. 1, 2, 3, 4. Way, way back many centuries ago, not long after the Bible began. Fantastic, guys. Let's do it again. So those people who were listening, because it's fine to listen, those people who are listening can maybe start to join in. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Way, way back many centuries ago, not long after the Bible began. Nice work. Very, very good. If you need to rewind and go back over that, that's fine, but I'm going to carry on. But you go at your own pace, all right? You enjoy this. This is your fun time singing in this very difficult time at home. So you enjoy it, and if you need to go back over it, go back over it. Whatever. Here we go then. So then we've got Jacob lived in the land of Canaan, a fine example of a family man. Very similar tune. Have a listen. Jacob lived in the land of Canaan, a fine example of a family man. Interesting. Just have a listen to the piano. Okay. Here we go. So it goes. Jacob lived in the land of Canaan, a fine example of the family man. So let's do that together. Ready? Off you go. Jacob lived in the land of Canaan, a fine example of a family man. And again, 2, 3, go. Jacob lived in the land of Canaan, a fine example of the family man. Yes, guys, well done. Should we do it just for fun from the beginning, from way, way back? Now, if that's too quick for you, rewind and do that bit again. Here we go. We're going to go from the beginning. Way, way back. 1, 2, 3, 4. Way, way back many centuries ago, not long after the Bible began, Jacob lived in the land of Canaan, a fine example of the family man. And again, ready? 1, 2, 3, 4. Way, way back many centuries ago, not long after the Bible began, Jacob lived in the land of Canaan, a fine example of the family man. Nice work. Well done. Super. Then we get to the bit that everyone sings lots of times, okay? And it goes, Jacob, Jacob and sons. You do that with me. 1, 2, 3, go. Jacob, Jacob and sons. And again, ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Jacob, Jacob and sons. Fabulous. Super, super, super. The next part is depended on farming to earn their keep. So their job, Jacob and all the sons, was they were farmers. Are any of you farmers? Or are your families? Do any of your families run a farm? Okay, because that's what they did. They ran a farm and they grew crops for food. Okay, So maybe stop and have a little bit of a chat about what that means, what their job might have been. Okay, right, so the next part then goes, Jacob and sons depended on farming to earn their keep. So let's do the depended on farming. Depended means relied on. They needed their farming to earn themselves money and food. Okay, so here we go. So it goes, depended on farming. With me, off you go. Depended on farming. And again, off you go. Depended on farming. Fab. To earn their keep, which meant to earn their money. All right. To earn their keep. To earn their keep. To earn their keep. Rewind if you need to go over those little phrases. I'm going to say the whole phrase now. So it goes like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jacob and sons depended on farming to earn their keep. Okay, do that with me. 1, 2, 3, go. Jacob and sons depended on farming to earn their keep. Super. And again, 1, 2, 3, go. Jacob and sons depended on farming to earn their keep. Super. And then you sing Jacob and sons again. So you go, Jacob and sons spent all of his days in the fields with sheep. Okay, so spent all of his days. So I got it a bit wrong. They didn't just grow crops. What else did they farm? They farmed sheep, which means they kept sheep on the land. I wonder what they would have got from keeping sheep. Maybe have a chat with whoever you're with, and or maybe have a chat later if you're watching this on your own. But maybe have a chat about what you might get from keeping sheep. Okay, so that whole phrase goes like this. Jacob and sons depended on farming to earn their keep. Jacob and sons spent all of his days in the fields with sheep. Super. I think I just said that I did that a little bit wrong and my phone was being a bit funny. So I'm just going to do that again. Spent all of the day in the fields with sheep. Okay, so I'm going to do that again. Jacob and sons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Jacob and sons depended on farming to earn their keep. Jacob and sons spent all of the day in the fields with sheep. Brilliant, guys. That is the end of the words you need to learn for today. Let's learn that tune. We got to squeeze our tummies, okay? We've got quite a high note to get up to. So we're going to take enough breath. Don't take too big a breath. You don't want to be you don't want to be like that. Singing doesn't need to be that tense and stressy, okay? Just nice, easy breath. And then we're going to go Jacob, like this. Have a listen. Jacob and sons. So that tune was... Okay, with me? 1, 2, 3, go. Jacob and sons. Okay, with the piano. 1, 2, 3, go. Jacob and sons. And again, 2, 3, go. Jacob and sons. Fabulous. Then we've got depended on farming to earn their keep. So it goes, depended on farming to earn their keep. So it goes like this. Okay. Depended on farming to earn their keep. And again, 2, 3, go. Depended on farming to earn their keep. And again, 2, 3, go. Depended on farming to earn their keep. I went a bit wrong, which isn't helpful to you, so I'm going to do it again. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Depended on farming to earn their keep. Then we do Jacob and sons again, like this. Jacob and sons. You want to do that with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3, go. Jacob and sons. And then we do who spent all of the day in the fields with sheep. So it goes, spent all of the day in the field. I'll try again. Spent all of the day in the fields with sheep. Here it is again. Spent all of the day in the fields with sheep. 1, 2, 3. Spent all of the day in the fields with sheep. And again, 2, 3. Spent all of the day in the fields with sheep. Let's do that whole lot together, guys. From Jacob. 1, 2, 3, go. Jacob and sons depended on farming to earn their keep. Jacob and sons spent all of the day in the fields with sheep. And that is all I'm going to teach you for today, guys. Go back over it if you want to. Have a little practice of a bit more. The final thing I'm going to do for you is play it from the beginning, and you can have a good old sing-along. Here we go. This is the introduction. Here we go. Way, way back many centuries ago, not long after the Bible began, Jacob lived in the land of Canaan, a fine example of the family man. Jacob and sons depended on farming to earn their keep. Jacob and sons spent all of the days in the fields with sheep. And I should just say that should be spent all of the day in the fields with sheep, not days. Silly Miss Manifold, but hey ho. Rewind if you want and have a practice. It was lovely working with you today, and there'll be another video coming up with the next part of the song. Super.